Hi Sam, I'm just at our showroom in London, so I'm going to make a video of the machines I'm going to recommend to you so you can actually see what they look like and see them in action actually as well. It's probably quite useful. Right, so just so you can see actually, here's our showroom of the different Konica machines. Now this machine's actually not one I'm going to recommend, but it might be one you're interested in. It's one of the higher spec machines, about 75 pages per minute, and as you can see it's got a finisher on the end of it, but this finisher is actually higher spec than most of the other finishers. It actually does a Z fold, which means it folds it into sort of 3 places, or folds it in 2 places really, so you get a fold like a Z shape. I'll send you an image later. It's a more expensive machine. I wasn't going to recommend it, but if you are interested, then obviously I can talk you through pricing on that later. This is one of the machines I am going to recommend, and this is a 55 page per minute machine, and I think it'd be absolutely ideal for your sort of heavier duty locations. We're just printing on it at the moment, just doing a typical sort of booklet, and I think for the sort of usage you guys are doing, you can obviously do that in A3 and A4, and it finishes it very well, and yeah, I think for the school it'd be perfect. It's got the latest technology, the swipe technology, so Paul will just show you that working.
Yeah, so let's just go back to the main menu there. So depending on what you want to do, you've got a button to navigate through the control panel. Any application, software applications that you've loaded are also available through the control panel. So if you follow me solution, we'll just leave that for now. So if you want to scan documents in, select whether you want color or monochrome, full color. Leave it on auto if you don't want to make that decision. Choose your resolution, choose the file type that you want.
And this can all be set to default, so it's very simple for the users at the school to actually use, and it can be blocked off if you want to block parts off, so people can't mess around with it. But it really is sort of feature rich and user friendly, so pretty easy to use as well.
Scan to email. Input all your email addresses in there.
Exactly that, so you can have all the user boxes sat there, press a button, scan straight to the file. As you can see here, we've got like now this is one of the machines we're going to recommend, and we've just got it on the booklet making process at the moment. You see the machine, it's a fast machine. It's a 55 page machine, isn't it? And as you can see, it sort of puts the booklets out. It's also got separate trays, so you can have different trays for your users if they want to output to different locations. And it's also got all the latest swipe technology as well.
So we're copying 12 double-sided pages, colour pages.
Just to show how quick it is, so you can get a feel for the machine.
Yeah. So I want to set it to double-sided. Sorry, should we do that again? Okay, double-sided, and should we staple it as well? Just to show you, good to put a corner staple in. Okay.
Right, so it's just to let you see how quick the machine is, and sort of gain the benefits of how quick it will be for the school that they're going to be using it. Have we done 2 copies of it or just one?
No, it's just one.
Okay. So it's job done, and stapled as well, conveniently as well, which I think you guys probably like at the school. Quite a good thing. So, and double-sided, quick. So you could have that running all day long as well. It's a very heavy-duty machine, so it'll easily handle the sort of throughput you guys are doing. Here's the second machine I'm going to recommend for you, Sam. It's a 28 page per minute machine, and I think it'll be ideal in the sort of less heavy usage areas that we saw in the school. So I think it'll work really well, and It does want to scan everything that the other copier does, except obviously there's no need to put the finishing options on this, because I think they're obviously unnecessary. It's got the same panels, so you'll get uniformity throughout the school. People are using one panel, they'll be familiar with the next one, and it's got obviously standard paper feed options, and it does everything you guys need. So I think this will be a good machine for you guys as well. It's a good quality machine. Actually, that's one thing we've not talked about really, is the quality, and these machines genuinely, the print quality that come out of them is superb. So I'll show you some prints as well. I'll send some out to you. Hi Sam, I just want to show you the how easy it is for your staff to change consumables as well if they need to. It's literally just twist and pull. So, and that's the only thing that the staff have to do in terms of changing consumables on these machines. The rest of them's done by engineers. So if anything else needs replacing, which would be pretty infrequent, the engineers come down and do that all for you. Just as another handy tool, if you do get any problems with the machine, like paper jams, it all comes up on this panel and it tells you exactly where the problem is. So we've just opened a side door, and immediately on the panel you can see that it says it's open. So it's quite interesting. So if I just shut the side door, then everything just corrects itself. So, and with anything, if you get a paper jam, it'll do. So if I open the side door now, you'll just see immediately it tells you that. It tells you the door's open, and it tells you exactly what to do with the arrow there. So if you had a paper jam in there, it'll tell you it's exactly here. So it's very easy for the users to follow, and actually pretty much troubleshoot any issues themselves. Just one other thing I didn't mention is with the paper path of the machine, you've got a spare tray here. Now this can be used for banner media as well, so you can actually put 4-foot long media straight through here, and for the school it could be quite a fun function. They could put charts up, that sort of thing, and actually the dominant use on these banners is actually for schools, so very popular sort of function. Sam, another thing I wanted to mention to you was the difference in finishers, because I'm actually going to recommend one machine with this finisher, and I'm actually going to recommend this finisher on one of the other machines. The reason being is this finisher here is more sophisticated. It's slightly more expensive, but actually I think it'd be very useful for the school. This is a Z finisher, and this will allow you guys to do a lot of creative folding, make much better brochures. So if the school actually does want to in-house a few of the brochures you're doing, this will be a really great idea for the school. So it does the normal finishing options that the other finisher over there does, except actually you can put stuff in this after you've actually printed it. So you can get people to come up, and if they want to quickly fold things and staple them, put 50 sheets in there, it'll do it automatically for you. So it's a really clever feature, but actually it gives you a more professional finish on folding and stapling as well. So I really recommend it. It'll be a really good option for you guys, and it's also very easy to use. Obviously we'd give you all the training anyway. So that on one of the big machines, and this on the other big machine, and I think obviously location wise you can choose. The other thing I think is, which could be useful, is this is a 2,500 sheet paper input tray here. So so you can put 2,500 sheets of paper into here, and it just gives you guys more usage as well, if you don't want to be changing paper all the time. So I think that could actually be really useful for you as well, along with the standard trays it comes with. But that's just an option, so I'll give you a price on that option anyway. So, so as you can see, just to end things, this is one of the machines we're going to recommend. So 2 of those, and 2 of this machine as well, so they're going to have less usage, and then obviously the Oki machines I discussed as well, so this the A4 ones for other usage.